Davidson,
Yes.
Kyle,
Yes.
Hoover,
Yes.
Burrow.
Yes.
Everyone's here. Do we have a quorum? Yeah.
I don't think that has ever happened.
As
5
you
for
know,
5.
This is our new board member, Raymond Burrow. He goes by Ray.
Yes.
This is, I always call you Sydney. I never call you Davidson.
That's fine.
Bert, Kyle, and Hoover.
Yes,
Yeah.
which one?
As many of you know, Ryan's no longer with us. Petya Stefanoff has taken over as of right now. She's unfortunately not here due to the fact she has conference this time, so she will be here next time.
Okay.
So I guess I will be leading this meeting today. The first item on the agenda is the update on projects. At the time this report was being made, the 611 North Philadelphia project has been demolished and the project completed at 6,200. The home repair project at 216 South Minnesota also has been completed. Total cost was $27,500. Demolition to a house and all the accessory structures at 915 East Highland has been awarded to Midwest Wrecking. We're just waiting on them to cut off and cap all utilities at that residence.
Why is there such a huge spread in the bids on that one?
So, to my knowledge, the reason why Midwest Wrecking won that bid was because we felt like they understood the scope of the project. Unbeknownst to me, our transport was able to bid that low due to the fact that they have their own equipment and they're in Shawnee. So they're allowed to, it's affordable to them to bid that low. And I didn't know that until I got a phone call. I was like, well, why wasn't I chosen? I bid the lowest. I'm like, I wasn't aware that you understood the scope of the job because it's a whole house and the house is filled with a lot of stuff, plus an accessory structure, plus they had to cut away the trees from the power lines and anything that needed to be done was supposed to be done. That's why we awarded the bid to Midwest Wrecking.
I would have been very suspicious of that as well.
We were.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until Seth came and talked to me and was like, they're able to do that. And I'm like, and he explained that they're local. They have their own equipment. They don't have to, pretty much they just work themselves. They don't really have to pay themselves. So they're able to bid that low. And I was just like, that's so crazy to me, but okay.
Still suspicious.
Yes, that's what we all thought when we were deciding on who was going to win this bid, and ultimately Petya's like, I don't feel like they understand the scope, so I sent it out for rebid, sending them pictures of what's inside of this house, and they'd never, Arbor Transport never changed their bid. I was just like,
I'm familiar with Midwest Wrecking and they're a good company.
Yes.
So I don't have any issues with that decision.
okay, because me and Petya, and then my, she was my assistant at the time, were like, there's no way somebody can do that for $4,900. Like, I took Petya to the house and I'm like, there's no way this is possible.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they also do work for our code enforcement, and he got upset at me, talked to Seth. Seth came and talked to me. He was like, the reason why he's so low is because he is local. He don't have all of these fees that everybody else is going to charge. I'm like, but it's a full house and accessory structure. So he's like, don't be afraid to use him. And I was like, okay. There's a house on so there's two houses on, it's technically split up by 404 and 406 North Pottinger, but they're owned by the same person. her deceased mother lived in that 406 North Pottinger, and it's now being recognized as blight. So we want to tear that down. Like it says, we're still waiting on utilities to be shut and capped off before that one proceeds. And the same with South Lindale. We're waiting on that one as well to be shut and capped off all utilities. Then we just recently got this house on, it's supposed to be 303 South Oklahoma, out for bid. We got their plumbing and heating situation under control because it was an emergency, because she hadn't had gas for 3 months. And she does have teenage children. So I was like, okay, well, we're gonna get that done ASAP.
I bet they're happy about that.
Oh, 100%. She actually called me crying and was like, I'm so appreciative we haven't taken hot showers, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I wish you would have called me sooner.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I didn't know I could, because I guess her husband is deceased as of now, but they had already had a project done by us, but it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I was like, after 5 years and we release the mortgage that we put on there, you're allowed to reapply. And she was like, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, 3 months is a long time to not take a hot shower. Especially with teenage children that go to school.
Yeah.
And then another rehab on 2113 North Ion is out for bid as well. He's a elderly gentleman, and he has a lady helping him take care of all the paperwork and calling and wondering where we're at in the project. Kevin has already inspected them, so they're just out for bid. We have 2 contractors now, guys. They're different. We have 3, but one only does plumbing instead of 0.
That's great.
One is from Oklahoma City, one's from Hera, and the other one is local. We have 3 applications waiting for inspections. We also have 4 applications waiting on everybody to bring me back documentation to be approved. Does anybody have any comments on the project update? Questions?
So, and this has been an ongoing thing since when I first sat on the board. So everything that was backlogged is back up to date?
We're back up to speed.
Awesome.
Thank God. Because it was getting stressful, and he's like, well, where am I at in mine? And I'm just like, oh, we don't have contractors right now, so I can't move you anywhere. So everything's going pretty good. A lot of people are applying. We sent out our brochure to churches, insurance companies, and banks, so they can help spread the word with our program. And now that we have a new 5-year con plan, there will be other projects that we'll be able to do besides rehabilitation and demolition and administration. We put a lot. We put street outreach. We put helping with utilities, streets, parks. We put a lot of stuff in there this time because I told them, I'm like, there's no way we can keep managing to do this. We still have backlog of money because this is what it's been set on for 5 years. And when the person that said it left, he took his contractors. And then now we're also having a consultant rewrite our last 5 years so we can put it in street outreach, parks, streets, all of that stuff.
Great.
That way we can spin it down and be where we need to be instead of having extra money. Okay, now we need to take consideration of future meeting dates. If you guys want to review that and figure out if these dates are okay with you guys, or if you need to change anything, change the time.
So these are the second Tuesdays?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't plan my life out that far.
I don't either, but these are due by December, so this is our last meeting, so we have to make sure this is okay with
I move we
everybody.
accept.
I'll second
Burke,
Yes.
Davidson,
Yes.
Kyle,
Yes,
Hoover,
it. Yes.
Rowe.
Yes.
All right. Passes, and now we can vote to adjourn if you guys would like.
I'll move.
Second.
Burke,
Yes.
Valentine, oh wait, not Valentine, just kidding. Davidson,
Yes.
Kyle,
yes.
Hoover,
Yes.
Rowe.
Yes.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Guys,
Welcome.